Alright, in the comments below, attempt to tell me your most beloved video game franchise. It could be one or multiple. Now tell me, what was the first game you played to get into that series? That's a question I don't hear a lot about. I mean, you could be a hardcore Mario fan, but where did you start out? There are like 200 Mario games you could buy right now. A franchise that I hold close to my heart is Kirby, and because of the YouTuber Ant-Dude, who you should totally check out because he's literally the Kirby YouTuber, has got me to reignite my love for the series. So I've been replaying a lot of older titles I owned as a kid, and while browsing through the wasteland of the Wii U eShop, I came across the re-release of Kirby Squeak Squad. Then it hit me, why not I go back to, let's say 2010, where I got my first Nintendo handheld. I mean my first good Nintendo handheld. Disclaimer, I actually love the Game Boy nowadays for its games and for what it did for gaming as a whole. But you gotta realize, as a kid who grew up with the GameCube and N64, looking at a Game Boy is not that entertaining. In fact, don't even try giving a kid an original green brick. See how long they last until they go back to the phones or coolmath.com. Anyhow, my first Nintendo DS was a black DS Lite with a few games. While I didn't think Mario Kart DS held up to Double Dash, I did in that little batch of games receive my first Kirby game, Kirby Squeak Squad, released in 2006. So while I finish up the script for my new top 10, how about I show you guys my first Kirby game in a quick review. Kirby Squeak Squad marks the 9th game in the series and follows the traditional Kirby formula. Gameplay has you playing as Kirby, who is pink, small, cute, and possibly ranks as one of the strongest video game characters in history for his one ability, sucking. Yes, Kirby can suck up most foes and shoot them back in a Star Blast, or alternatively, absorb them to grant a power-up. These power-ups expand Kirby's moveset, includes the ability, for example, to breathe fire, to become a master swordsman, or to wield a hammer. Yeah, I don't know why you need to eat somebody to hold a hammer, Kirby. Can you go to like the Home Depot or something? Anyhow, Squeak Squad also introduces an exclusive way to combine abilities, which a touchscreen on the DS. And it's alright. I mean, every early DS game had to use this gimmick somehow. The way it works in this game is that you could come across bubbles with either a power-up or some parts to create a power-up, like multiple Kirbys can create a 1-up, and you can also drag abilities to create a new ability. While it's nice to recover HP from time to time from a stored tomato, I prefer on the Wii U only to display the top screen on the TV, because you could play the whole game without it. Really, it is just a gimmick to use the second DS screen. Anyhow, with these powers, Kirby has no problem defeating any foe in his way, and really, the player shouldn't either. Kirby games are natively easy and can be viewed as a beginner's first platformer game. Doesn't mean the whole ride will be sunshine and rainbows, well, because not only can you fly over most of, not all, obstacles or platforming challenges, but also for the fact that the bosses can definitely challenge you. If it ain't for the music what drives gamers to the Kirby series, it's the boss fights. Now some could be easy, in fact insulting with the right power-up, but some could be murderous, especially in the arena, the bonus mode you unlock after beating the game, where the AI wonders if you're playing the same game. Like, it could be ridiculously hard. In fact, I know some players that just buy the game for the arena. It's an addicting boss gauntlet, but it never gets old. Story-wise, well, that's another thing Kirby games are known for. Simple picture book stories with a Hellspawn as the final boss. Won't spoil it here, but the main baddies are a bunch of rodents known as the Squeaks, and they stole Kirby's cake. And what a simple story of saving snack time eventually becomes Kirby going around breaking into people's homes and actually being kind of rude. I mean, you take out all the king's guards, knock over his barrels, steal his stuff, and insult him just cause you assume he stole your one piece of strawberry cake. Alrighty then. So you suck and blow your way through all the worlds, defeating Waddle Dees and gathering many treasures and collectibles along the way. In fact, Squeak Squad, even though it borrows many assets from the last two Kirby games, does boast a slew of unlockables including music tracks, pictures, and spray paint so you can be your own Kirby OC. But don't get me wrong, Kirby Squeak Squad is a by the numbers Kirby game. If you've played Kirby's Adventure, Return to Dreamland, or Amazing Mirror, you probably know what you're getting yourself into. However, unlike a series like New Super Mario Bros., Kirby is a 2D platformer that has yet to get stale for me. And I'd say if you haven't played this one yet, it's like $10 on the Wii U Virtual Console, or you could track down a DS copy. And if it's been over a decade since you've last played the game like myself, I recommend you revisit it, as it's just another snug title in the Kirby series. Well, if you enjoyed this small quick look at Kirby Squeak Squad, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for future reviews. I have social media links and a Patreon down below. Finally, I am Mushroom, hoping you have a good one.